قدرت انساك كنت فاكرني بعشق الماضي واستناك لو على ايه.
For example, we can start from left side, from left hip. So from left leg we will start to do half circle to the left side. So in the end we will have trick hip circle who lying on our audience. It looks like we are playing with our audience, we make contact with them. You can use your emotions here. For example, you start to look to someone in your audience on this left side where you will make your hip circle, and then you look very carefully to him. This part of movement, they do it very sharp. Now I will show you wrong way. I will show it in second time. Don't do like that. Hello dears, today we will have course of technique, of topic, hip circle and different kind of them. We will learn basic hip circles. In this part I will show you 3 different basic kinds of hip circle. They are simple and it's easy to dance. That's why I will show you these 3 kinds in this part. Look, hip circles can be made by straight legs and also when you go to plie little bit down. And today we will learn hip circle with straight legs and with soft knees. So first kind of hip circle, basic one, when we make simple circle by straight legs. We make simple circle around us, and when our hips go back, our body go front little bit. So look, everything we will do by points. First point, when we put this down part of belly to the front and we stand on both legs. Now we will go to left leg. Our weight will go to left leg and left hip will stretch it to the left side. And then our hips will go back here and our up body will go front. It means you bend your up body, your chest. So we moved our hips totally to the back and we stand on both legs again, and now we will move to the right leg. All our weight will go to the right and right hip will stretch it to the right side. And then we return ourselves to the first position. So we have 4 points. First point, second, third and fourth. And then back to the first. When we will collect all points, we will have big circle of hips around ourselves. Imagine if you stand on big paper and big circle is drawn there and you need to repeat all of this circle by your hips. This kind of hip circle, easiest one. I will show it to you now from the side. This down part of our belly will move to the front, then we stretch our hip to the right side and then we move our weight from both legs to the right leg. In first point, when we move hips to the front, we stand on both legs. But when we move hip to the right side, we change our weight position from center to the right leg. Then we go back, stretch hips to the back, and because of it, our up body will bend little bit. And then we change our weight position to the left leg and back yourself to the first position. And in the end we will have first kind of hip circle, basic one. Even this basic kind of hip circle have different kinds of circles. For example, you can bend your up body as you want. For example, you can bend it very strong down or a little bit. For example, 1 and suddenly go very deep down. You will have 90 degrees between legs and body. As an example, you can do like that. Or you can bend your up body just little bit. It doesn't matter. So because of moving up body, you will have different kinds of first basic hip circle. Now I will show you from back. Stand on both legs and move hips to the front. Then stretch hip to the right side and move to the right leg. And then we will try to move our hip to the back and we go from right leg to both legs. Stretched hips to the back there. Now we change our weight to the left leg, right leg become free and hip will stretch it to the left side. And then back to your first position. And in this way we will have our basic hip circle. So, the one and main thing to do here is just collecting all of these points in one time in correct way. Front, side, back, side and front again. Please take care. This kind of hip circle you need to do with straight legs. And later we will have another kind of hip circle when we will bend our knees. But this first kind you need to do with straight legs. So first kind of hip circle you do like that. And don't put your legs very wide. Distance between legs must be the same as distance between shoulders. Or look, you can measure it like that. Between legs you need to have 2 of your feet. Just 2. Like you see 1, 2 and third you stand on it. 2 feet between legs. And in this distance between legs you start to make first kind of hip circle. Just collect these 4 points of hip circle around yourself. I will show you from side now. I think you already know something about this basic circle and it's easy for you and you understood it. So here you need just to collect these 4 points. To get used, you need to train yourself just by points. Better if you stop after all of these points. By your mind and by your muscles, you need to remember points. Also remember that we make this hip circle with straight legs, and then you collect all points smoothly, and in the end you will have first basic hip circle. You can use arms as you want. For example, you can put it under chest like that, or for example here, put one of arm to your face, or you can keep it on your sides, so you can move your arms as you want. The most important how you do hip circle. It's just basic circle around your body. Let's go to second kind of hip circle. It will be the same hip circle as before first kind, but we will go little bit down and make our knees soft. Here the same 4 points: front, side, back and side, and front again, totally the same. Just in third point, when our hips will go back, we will sit little bit in this position. Here our knees are working, we go down. It will look like that. And then again grow up. So we do everything the same, just in some positions we will bend our knees. Let's do now step by step. Move down part of belly to the front, then go to the left leg and stretched left hip to the left side. And now take care. We will move our hips back, and in the same time we will go down and bend our knees. Now our hip in left side, now we will move it to the back, and in the same time our knees will bend. You know, it means like all back movements from back, we will do it by bending knees. So look, move hips to the front, then stretch it to the right side, move your weight to the right leg, and just you start to move hips back, you already bend your knees. Here when we stand on both legs, this is maximum of our bending, not sit a lot too much. And then our weight will go to left side, we start grow up. Okay? Look, when we just start to move our hips to the back, we already start bend our knees. And when we already move our hips to the back, we stand on our knees, we don't bend it too much. And then when we start to move to our right leg, we start grow up softly. The meaning of this movement is when you move your hips on back side, you already sit down and then grow up. But beginning of movement we make with straight legs. Just after that we go down and bend our knees and again grow up, and we have straight legs again. Now I will show it from side. Everything will be the same as in first kind of hip circle. Move your belly to the front and then move your weight to the right leg and stretch your hip to the right side. And now when we will go back, we already start sit down. We move here, stop here, check your hips and legs, don't go more down, this is our maximum. Then we change our weight to the left leg. We go to the left leg and then we start grow up. Now I will show it from back. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Again, one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. I will show it from side 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We start our movement when we stand up, when we stand straight. Then we go down, and in the end again we need to grow up and stand straight. Now I will show it from different sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's our second kind of hip circle. It's absolutely the same as first kind. Difference between these movements is that in first kind of hip circle we do with straight leg, and in second kind of hip circle, when our hip go back, we sit down little bit, we bend our knees. So this back half circle, when we do it with back, we do it with bended legs. That is only one difference. As the first one, you do this kind of hip circle by points. This is first point, this is second point, third, fourth and fifth. This half back circle have 3 points, like fourth point when this part of hip will go to diagonal, and then we stand on both legs, hips going back and you stand here, and then third point in this diagonal, and then you again back to your first position. So these two kinds of hip circle, they are most basic and easiest kind of them. It looks like we start from first steps of belly dance technique. They are simple enough. The most important to understand which movement go after. The easiest way to learn is just to study how to do this movement by points. And then, when you will understand how these points are working, you can collect all of them in one time. In this part of video, we will go to third kind of hip circle. We will do it with straight legs too, not soft knees. We will make same circle, but we will add to it some little beauty for this movement. Dancers use this movement a lot, for example in Saidi rhythm, but especially in Saidi as a folklore. This is circle with stoccata. We call it stoccata, but maybe you call it in another way. It's during movement you up and down your heels with straight legs. Up and down, up and down. You move your heels like that, and in the end you have this kind of movement, up and down. Look like we jump little bit, but it not means that you need to jump a lot. You need to do it in little soft way. Firstly, look how it look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we make totally the same circle as the first kind. It's our basic circle with straight legs. Just we add to this movement some beauty. And beauty is making our heels up and down. And I will repeat again rules of making big circle. front, side, back, side, and front again. Stand on your both legs and move down of belly to the front. Now we go to right leg and stretch the hip to the right side. Then we go back, hips go back, and then we change our weight to left leg. And then we back to our first position. And to this circle, to this big hip circle, we will add stoccati. It's when you move your heel from up to down, up to down. Up your heels from floor nearly for 2 centimeters. Don't up it too much. Now to this circle we will add moving heels from up to down. Tuck, 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 tuck. So it's look like you make this movement for each point. You up and down your heel in each point. Look like with every point we make up and down heel. Like first point, up and down heel, second point, third point, fourth point, and fifth. 5 times we need to go up and down with our heels 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do not just 5 times. You can do it more or less, as you like. Usually I do more to make movement bigger. Someone do just 3 times, someone more, someone less. It's all up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So look, this kind of hip circle is totally the same as first kind of hip circle. There is just one difference, that in first one we make basic circle with straight legs, and in third kind we add movement of our heels up and down. It's just for beauty and make movement more full. We do all 3 kinds of hip circle by points. You need to learn it first step by step, by point, and then collect it in one time and then do it quicker. After all of this, you can make this movement more look nice to add, for example, some arms or some chest position. So it was 3 basic simple hip circle in belly dance. So we learn with you 3 kinds of hip circle, and now we will see which mistakes you can do in these movements. The first mistake, which is the most popular in this movement, is when you make this circle, your body is little bit circle. It looks like that. Right? I will show it again. Don't make this with your back. You cannot have circle back. So when you make back half circle, you need to have straight back and try to put your shoulders together back. Don't put your shoulders front in this way. If you will not move shoulders back, you will have circle back. That's why when you bend body to the front, try to put shoulders back and make your back straight. Even from back it looks not nice. So don't make circle back like that. No. you need to make it more straight, like that. So it's first popular mistake in this movement, especially for people who have problems with back, who cannot keep back straight way in normal life. That's why it's become most popular mistake in this movement. When girls make circle, all kinds of hip circle, or any other movements where we bend our up body. Some girls cannot keep straight them back. Also, it can be because of not good stretching of your legs. When we bend up body to the front, this part of our muscles starts stretched, but if girls have not good stretching, then back becomes circle. So don't make circle back. Back must be straight, and your movements will look more nice and more professional. Second mistake. Some girls in movement, when we make circle with heels, they try to do them best and try to make them heels up a lot and too much. It look not nice and sometimes even funny. So if you decided to make your basic hip circle look more nice with heels, you need to make it more nice with heels. Heels go up very little, not like that, not so high. Now I will show you wrong way. Yes, some girls do like that in this way. It's popular mistake in beginners or who just start dance belly dance. Just because kids or women or girls study it not right way. They don't understand meaning of this movement. I think you see and understand how it looks sometimes very funny. It looks like you get enjoy or you have good mood for doing something. For sure, movement cannot be so funny, it must be look very nice. Don't try to overdo it, and now I will show you in right way. You see, I move my heels very little. It looks like you try to flirt with someone. You know, don't try to show yourself, do your best and overdo it. Better if it will be little movements very softly, even maybe you cannot notice that your heels is moving. Just flirting. Yes, it really look like flirt. For example, you do not just circle back, also you add some movements, like moving of heels. You know, this movement when you go with heels up and down, it's nearly look like a cherry on your cake. Something like that. So you understood, right? So this movement must be little bit and more beautiful and more flirting without overmaking. Don't hurry, very calm. Don't up heels too much. It's a mistake. You know, these two mistakes which we talk about it now, it's the most popular mistakes in this kind of hip circle. So people make it more often. And also it can be third mistake, which we will talk about it now. It's when girls put legs very wide like that. No need to put legs in very big distance. Everything must be look nice, and if you make hip circle, you need to put legs the same distance as the distance between shoulders. Even if you will make all kinds of hip circle, you need to put legs the same distance as between your shoulders. Yes, some girls put legs very wide and in the end it's look not nice and very vulgar. So don't put legs like that. This is mistake. You need to put them nearly like that. If you make hip circles, you need to put your legs the same distance as distance between shoulders. So that was all mistakes. That was the most popular mistakes in these 3 kinds of hip circles, which we learned today with you. And see you soon now in the second part of video course.
وتندم ليه لما تكون قدامك جنة وما تشوفهاش؟ يبقى خلاص قلبك يستاهل ما يعيشهاش. آسف ليه كل الندم اللي انت ندمته يفيدني بيه؟ قلبي خلاص هيعيش دلوقتي وينسى ماضيه. راجع عليه استكترت عليا تشوفني قدرت انساك. كنت فاكرني بعيش على الماضي واستناك. ليه وعلى ايه اوجع قلبي معاك من تاني عشان اقوم؟ قولي ازاي انا هنسى الجرح مع الايام. اتعلمت.
Look, in this second part of video I show you second kind of hip circle. In Russia we call it trick hip circle or hip circle which lie on you. I will explain meaning of it now. Look, this kind of hip circle it's trick for your audience. It's look like we just move our hip to one side, start our hip circle, but suddenly, softly and quickly in the same time, you will try to move your hip to another way. Because your audience think that you start movement here with this hip, but then you trick your audience and do to another side suddenly. So this is the meaning of this movement. It gives something special for this movement. It's like a movement with trick. And now let's go to technique of this hip circle. All rules of hip circle we learn it in the first part of video course. We will have points, you will collect it and dance it. Look, this movement you can do 2 different sides, nothing will change, just you will change your legs. For example, we can start from left side, from left hip. So from left leg we will start to do half circle to the left side. Firstly, we need to do just half circle. This half circle will help us to move to left leg. Move belly to the front. Now by circle we will stand on our left leg and in the end we will stand on both legs and then totally just on left leg. Our left hip will go to the side. So now we stand on our left leg. So by half circle we need to change our weight from right to the left leg. Now I will show it from side. Move belly to the front. Now please take care, follow my heels work. Now put left heel to the floor. Now belly will move by this half circle and then stand straight. So our hip moved to the left side. It looks like from one side moving to another side. So this is easiest crossing from one side to another side, from one leg to another leg. Just by half circle from one leg to another leg. So this part of hip circle, this half circle, it will be our trick to audience. So you moved your hips from right leg to the left leg, and now your audience will think that you will continue going back, but in this time you try to trick him and then do hip circle to the back with sitting down. After half circle, you move your belly again to the front and then move your weight to the right leg by half circle of front, and then when you move totally to the right leg, and now as in first part of video you start to sit down and go with hips to the back, and then you move your hips to the left side and grow up. Here is mixed two movements. First is half circle to the front by straight legs, and then big hip circle from first part of video with going to the down. Move hips to the back and sit down and make knees soft. I will show it from side. We start to make front half circle and then moving to left leg. You know, when belly is in front, we stand on our both legs, on left leg and right leg. So you continue making this half circle, so now your weight of your body is on left leg. Now you need to stop this hip circle and start hip circle to another side, to the right. Move belly again to the front, change your weight to the right side, and then sit down, put your hips to the back, and then move again to the left side and grow up. And now I will show it from back. You do half circle of the front and then suddenly going with full circle to the right side with bending your knees and in the end growing up. Now we will change our sides. We will start with right leg now. Everything will be the same, nothing changed, just your sides will be changed. You will need still collect all your points. So we move by half circle to the right side and stop here. We are on right leg. But now we change our mind and start do half circle to the another side. Start from one side and finishing with another side. So after half circle we make full circle with bending knees and grow up in the end. I will show you from back again from another leg. Half circle and then change your mind and suddenly go to another side. Again, half circle to the front to the right side and then change your mind and back position to the left and then going down, bend your knees, go to the right side and grow up. So in the end we will have trick hip circle who lying on our audience. It looks like we are playing with our audience, we make contact with them. You can use your emotions here. For example, you start to look to someone in your audience on this left side where you will make your hip circle, and then you look very carefully to him, and then he will think that you will continue hip circle, but in the end you change your mind and start look to differently to another side. So you know, it's look like this kind of hip circle is good for contact with your audience, to flirt, to play with them in emotional way. People already checked and it's really working with your audience. So we finished learning this interesting kind of hip circle, and in next video I will tell you which mistakes can be in this kind of hip circle. Hello! In this video we will see which mistakes can be in this kind of hip circle which we learn in this second part of video. Trick hip circle. First mistake is most popular mistake in all kinds of hip circles, even from first part, is when you have not straight back. Anyway, I will repeat this mistake again because this mistake is very important, because all beginners usually have all of these problems with back. Even sometimes not just beginners. When you do any hip circle, you must to have straight back. Please, no circle backs, no. Because we are young and beautiful girls and women. You need to have always straight back in any movements you do. Even you need to have straight back in normal life and also in your dancing life. That was first mistake, which we talked about it before, and the second mistake will be totally about this kind of hip circle. Some girls, or even when I teach sometimes for my students, especially kids, when they move from half circle to full circle, they do it very quickly. This part of movement they do it very sharp. Now I will show you wrong way. I will show it in second time. Don't do like that. This kind of movement like hip circles is all about our flexibility and plasticity hips. And here no need for sharp movements. No. All movements of plasticity hips you do it softly, and you know it's look like you are cat little bit. If you have any pet or for example cats at home, you can follow how they acting in them normal life. For example, how they are walking, or how they are lying, or how they wash themselves. Them movements are very soft and in nice, but in the same time in proud way. The movements are very soft and you know like cute. So movements like hip circle or any movement for plasticity of hips, you need to do it in softly way, and you can imagine in your mind cat acting. So when you make this kind of hip circle, trick hip circle, yes, you need to turn to full circle in suddenly way, but in the same time in soft way. Yes, you can add some sharp movement, but very little. In most time it must be very soft movement. 1 and 2. Trick. Don't do it sharp like that. Everything must be soft. Because it's plasticity of hips. Flexibility of hips need softness. So that was two most popular mistakes in this movement, and in next video we will go to another kind. See you! Hello! Now I will teach you the third kind of hip circle which we will learn in this course, which you see in last video. This last hip circle, basic of it, it's like 8, and also we will make it with turn. You can do this kind of hip circle in different directions, to the front diagonals, even to the back diagonals or to the back itself. It doesn't matter which direction because we will back to our first position. For example, we do it to the front and then change our legs and turn ourselves like to the front of audience. First thing you need to know that we need to make this hip circle by sitting down. When we just start make this hip circle, you need to do it with soft knees. So let's start to learn. I will show you everything by right leg, but it also can be made by left one. It's totally the same, rules the same. I will do it now to the front, to audience. To you. So what we do? We make firstly step to the front with right leg, not big step, and then we need to turn our right hip to our audience there. Then we finish our turning of hip. Look, this movement have also points. I will show it by points now. Firstly, we need to put this part of our hip to the front. At second point, we move our heel like that to the side and we stand direct to the side. In second point, we put our hips to the back, so we need to turn from front to the side. At third point, we need to turn our heel again more like that and our hip will turn to the back. And in third point, it's meaning that you stand totally with your back. We stand at third point by back. And now we just change our legs. We stand on right leg, but now we will stand on left and make step with right to the front and turn ourselves like that. Now our left leg become free. So we changed our legs. From beginning we start with right, but in the end of movement we have left leg as a free one. So in this movement we have 3 points. First point is front position when we stand front to audience and then we turn ourselves to the side. Here will be third point with our back, and at fourth we need to turn ourselves to the first position. We should stand straight but with another leg. The basic of this movement is when you turn, you also turn your heels 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So we will turn our heels 2 times in this movement. So at first we make with you first step and move this part of belly to the front. Please be careful now and look how my heels will work in turning. Now we turn our heels like that. Now we stand to the side, by side to our audience, and when we make this side turn, at second point we already start sit down little bit, because this hip circle is with turn and with going down. Move your hip to the front. Now we will turn and turn our heels too. We will sit down now and bend our knees. Our hips are back. Now we again turn ourselves and our hips will turn to our audience. Now we change our legs. We stand on left leg and then make step with right leg and turn to the left side. So in turning we have 2 points. We stand on our right leg, left leg is free. Now we will stand on our left leg and then try to turn by first step with right leg and then turn itself. In general we have free turning with our heels. When we make first step to the front, we turn heels here 1 and then turn heels here 2, and then after step to the front we turn heels 3. So 3 times we turn our heels in this movement. 1, 2, and then 3. Now I will show it from side. Look, firstly we make step with right leg to the front. Step. Move right part of hip to the front. Now we turn our heels. 1. Now we stand by our side to our audience. Don't forget that here we already start sit down, we bend our legs here, and then we start turn our heels again to the back. Now we stand with our back to our audience. Then we make step with our right leg to the front. Turn your heels and stand. One more time, we stand to the front and move belly to the front. Now we turn ourselves to the side and bend our legs. Now we turn with our back and we stand with our back to our audience. Now we stand to the right leg and turn. Now I will show it from back. So we stand like that and make step to the front with right leg and turn ourselves to the side and then turn ourselves to the back. We stand with our back to our audience, then we make step with right leg to the front like that and then turn yourself in this way. Now I will try to show it quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I will show it from back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So look, try to collect all of these 5 points in one time. 1 and then 2 and then we turn ourselves 3 and then 4 and this is 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Collect all 5 points and make it as a one movement. Take care, we will go down when we are standing side. So at second point we start sit down. Look, 1. When we make first point we are with straight legs. And then when we go to second point we start sit down and bend our legs till third point when we are standing with our back we still sitting down. And now when we will make step we will grow up and make our legs straight. So in the end of our movement we are straight. We start our movement with straight legs and then go to down, we sit down and then again standing up and we finish our movement by straight position. So here most important to collect all points in time, in right time go down and bend legs and also in the end to change legs. And you can do totally the same with other leg. So at first with left leg you make step to the front and move left part of hip to the front to your audience here. Then we start to turn it more and please take care my heels turning too like that from one side to another side. Turn heels and turn your hips and now we start sit down and turn yourself with your back. Now with left leg we make step to the front and make turn to the right side. As I told, we can make this kind of hip circle to different direction. For example, now I will show it to you how to do to diagonal. So we make with left leg step to this diagonal, hips will go to the front, Now we will turn ourselves with side to this diagonal and sit down. Then we turn with our back to this diagonal. Then we will make step with left leg to the front and turn yourself to this diagonal. So in the end we changed our legs like that from one to another leg. Now I will try to show this movement quicker way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will show it from back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how look our last kind of hip circle with turning. So here main thing to remember which point go after which point. First point is when you go to the front, and then with turning heels you stay by side to your audience, turn your heels, now you stand by back to your audience, now you make step with right leg to the front and then turn yourself to the left side and stand front. The same with left leg. First point is to the front and then turn yourself with your side to your audience, now with your back to your audience, and then you make with left leg step to the front and turn yourself to the right side. You stand a little bit up and turn yourself. Look, this is how your legs will work in turning. You go up and then down and turn, up, turn, down. So you can train this special turning in the end of movement as a special training, not just hip circle, just this turning and changing legs. So you was sitting down, make step with right leg and go up, then turn yourself in up way and go down like that. The same with other leg. You was sitting down and then step with right leg to the front, go up, now turn yourself with up position and go down like that. In this kind of hip circle you need to remember three things. First thing is collecting right your points. Second thing is going down in right time. So we go down when we stand by side. When we make step, we are with straight legs. And third thing, when you make turning in right way. Train it and learn it. As I show you before, you need to know which leg go after which leg. And that's all. That's all three things you need to know in this kind of hip circle. Also, you need to know that you can make this kind of hip circle in different ways. Here or there, you can make it front, diagonal, side or to the back. It doesn't matter. All rules will be the same. Specific of this kind of hip circle is that it will look nice in any direction. So that's all. And in next video I will show you mistakes which you can do for this kind of hip circle. Thank you! Hello! Now we will see which mistakes can be in this third kind of hip circle which we learn now with turning. Honestly, all mistakes are the same as I explained it before in before parts, but the most popular is about your back. Please keep your back straight. Please train your back because muscles in your back must be strong, not weak. If you have weak muscles in your back, you will walk like that in your normal life. And for girl, it's not good, and not just for girls. So when you turn with hip circle, don't keep your back very not straight. For example, like here. No, don't do like that. You need to control your back position. You are a dancer and you need to be physically prepared. All your body, your arms, your back, your chest and everything must be ready and prepared. So firstly, try to control your back, especially when you bend in some movements, don't make it circle. No. Second mistake will be connected with this third kind of hip circle. When girls try to put them legs very wide, when they put legs wide, they put problems to themselves. If you put legs wide, it will be not comfortable to change legs. Now I will show you this example. Stop, look, you see this is mistake. I put my legs wide and now to put my left leg to the front, I need a lot of power because all of my weight now in not balanced and it will take more power to change legs. In this way, I need to use more power to make this step. So this is wrong way. If I put my legs wide like that, even you can fall down, for example. If you put legs very wide, you need to try push yourself more to next movement. So don't do this mistake and then don't put your legs very wide. Because some girls think as much bigger you put your legs, as much bigger you will have hip circle, as much more it will look. But no, this is wrong meaning. So don't put legs wide. Distance between legs must be not very big. You put just like that, Distance between legs must be the same as distance between shoulders. If you put legs not so wide, all your movements will be easier for you. 1, 2. So control your legs. Distance between feet must be the same as distance between shoulders. If you put your foot more far than your shoulder, like that, it will be already mistake. So you need to control it and to not have these funny and not good poses. Every movement, everything need to be look more nice and more good. We finish learning kinds of hip circles and soon you will have little combination from all of these kinds. And I want to wish you more patience and more power and also more health, because now it's very important in our world. And my biggest wish to you, take care of yourself and loved ones. Thank you very much.
خد بالك قلبي نوالك يتعب قلبك ويبكي عليك. خد بالك ياللي هويتك اني نسيتك ولا هسأل فيك. خد بالك قلبي نوالك يتعب قلبك ويبكي عليك. خد بالك ياللي هويتك اني نسيتك ولا هسأل فيك. وقال ايه جاي تسأل مالي وليالي الحنين واخداك. لو فعلا يهمك حالي
Hello! And now we will learn combination with all kinds of hip circle which we learn in this course. So, everything is easy enough. I think you know all movements from this combination. The most important to understand which movement go after which movement and to understand rhythm of music. Also, the most important in this combination will be to catch all kinds of hip circle we learn and to use it with other movements. So let's start. We stand on our left leg, right leg will be free and just for beauty. Now we will start make shimmy chest 2 times, 1 and 2. 2 times up, up and up. After we will make full hip circle with our working heels like that. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then back your right leg close to the left one. Again shimmy chest 2 times to the up and then hip circle with heels. We will repeat it 2 times. We make 2 times shimmy chest and then full circle with heels. And then again repeat it. 2 chest shimmy and then again hip circle with our heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, also don't forget to back your right leg to the front as it was before. Now to the right diagonal we will make 2 hip drops. Hip drop, hip drop. 2 times hip drops. 1 and 2. About arms, you can use any arms you like or any kinds you want. If it's difficult for you to create your own positions of arms, you can repeat after me. For example, in hip drop I put arms like that. But if you have your own favorite positions of arms, you can use them. Hip drop, 2 times. First one and second one. And then to the right diagonal we will make our hip circle with turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will make 2 left diagonal here. After we back from hip circle with turn, after this one, our left leg going to side, and now here we will start make camel 1 and inside, 2 and inside. Just belly and hips 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we will make the same kind of hip circle with turn, but now to the left diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like we make the same combination for 2 diagonals, right and left. And right we will make hip circle and to the left. But with hip circles we have different movements. In right side we have hip drop and hip circle. Here we make camel and then hip circle. So let's continue our combination. Now we will make our hip circle with streak 2 times for right side and for left side. We will start to do it to the right leg, here half circle front, and then change your mind and make full circle to the left side. Now we will make totally the same to the left leg. Now we make half circle to the front, stop here, change your mind and make full circle to the right side. So 2 times to the left side and then to the right side, also the same. After we finish this kind of hip circle, we stand on our left leg, right leg is standing by side and free. Now here we will make twist with our hips. You move your hips one by one to the front like that, and then just try to make it quicker. After you make it quicker, it will be twist. You need to do it like that, and in the end your material or your skirt or your training costume need to move like that. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. And then we will make first kind of hip circle with straight legs. After twist we make big hip circle with straight legs. Now we move our right leg closer to the left one here. Now here in this position of legs we will make shimmy, but shimmy will be with standing on your fingers. You go up and make shimmy like that. Again, up, make legs straight, and then making shimmy like that. Let's repeat it again. Twist, and then we go hip circle with straight legs, and then make legs closer with each other, going up and make shimmy. 1. And after that we will make this kind of hip circle when we start with straight and then bend our legs and going down like that, up. And now let's repeat it again. We make twist and then hip circle with straight legs, make legs together going up with shimmy. Now go down, make your leg to the right, and again hip circle, but this time with bended legs, and then you grow up. Let's go to another movement. We will make to the right and to the left side snake arms like that, but our legs will work in this way. You go to right leg and then left leg. Also with snake arms we will pull ourselves to the right side, standing on right leg, and then pull ourselves to the left side with snake arms here. Pull yourself. Here we make 2 times, to the right side and then to the left side. 1 and 2. After that we make the same hip circle with heels as we did before. One more time. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, I hope you understood. And then after all of this, in the end of our combination, after we make snake arms and then hip circle with heels, we will make hip circle with turning front to audience. Like that, we make step to the front with right leg and then this kind of hip circle and stand straight to audience. Here we will make 4 accents with our chest. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, up 4 times. 1 2 3 4. So 4 times we put our chest down and then back it to the up. Like 1 2 3 4. So after this turn, we turn with hip circle and stand straight. 1 2 3 4. Look, after we make this kind of hip circle with turn, we stand like that, our left leg is free, and here we make 4 accents with our chest. 1 2 3 4. So we did it. After that, what we do? To the left side we make 2 steps with camel. So we go up also and make 2 camels there. 1 2 3 and 4. So we make 2 steps to the left side, 1 and 2 and also we add camel. 1 2 3 4. We stand very high and make camel, front back. So we do 2 camels to the left side, 1 2 3 4. Now this leg, left one, will go to the side here, and now we will make circle with bending legs. 1 and bend our legs and then standing up. So this kind of hip circle with bending legs. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So after this hip circle, what we do? We will make the same 2 steps to the right side, but now we will go again with left leg. Left leg will go front here, we stand on it and go up. Here we make 2 camels to the right side. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's do it again. You stand here after hip circle, left leg going front, go up and make 2 camels to the right side. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So we stopped here, left leg is free, and now we will stand on it here and then step with right leg to the front and make hip circle with turning here. Let's do it again, let's repeat it. To the left side, camel, camel, hip circle with bending legs, camel, camel, hip circle with turning, stop here. So look, after we finish this hip circle with turning, our left leg become free. Now we will stand on it and then make with our hips 8 and camel, 8, camel and leg, 8, camel and leg. 2 times with right and left side. You make 8, camel, leg, leg is straight, 8, camel and leg, leg becomes straight. So you start do 8 and then continue with camel and finishing with straight leg. This place also must be very straight. Now again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's repeat everything together one more time. Camel, camel, hip circle with bending legs, camel, camel, hip circle with turning. Here 8 with right hip 2 times, 1 and 2 and. And then we will make hip circle with going down with bending legs, 1 and then 2. This time put your legs little bit closer to each other. Again, 1 and 2, growing up after it. After that, when we stand here with left leg is free, right is standing on it. Here we make chest shimmy 2 times to the up, like up and down, up and down. Here we finish it. Now we put arms here to our hips. Now we make 2 times chest circle, 1 and 2. So let's repeat again. We make 8 from right hip, 8 camel, 8 camel. Now we go hip circle with bending legs, going down. Now we make chest shimmy up and down, up and down. Now put arms here and make 2 circles with our chest.
خد بالك قلبي نوالك يتعب قلبك ويبكي عليك. خد بالك ياللي هويتك اني نسيتك وانا هسأل فيك. خد بالك قلبي نوالك يتعب قلبك ويبكي عليك. خد بالك ياللي هويتك اني نسيتك وانا هسأل فيك. وقلبي جاي تسأل مالي وليالي الحنين واخداك. لو فعلا يهمك حالي اطمن قدرت انساك. راح اسيب.
So let's learn our combination, but this time from back. In the beginning of combination, we stand on our left leg and right leg become free. Here we make chest shimmy 2 times up and down using our knees too. And then our hip circle with heels 4 times. So 1 and 2 and hip circle after it. We will repeat it 2 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this combination we will repeat 2 times, starting with chest and going to hip circle with our heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we will stand little bit diagonal to right diagonal, here we make 2 hip drops, 1, 2, 3 and 4. After it, to the same right diagonal, we will make hip circle with turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, hip drop, hip drop, hip circle with turn. Let's continue. To the left side, we will make another movement. Our left leg becomes free and we put it to the side. After this circle, you see left leg become free. We put it to the side, and here we will make 2 camels with our belly and hips, 1 and 2. After that, to lift to this left side, we make hip circle with turning again, repeating as right side. Camel, camel, hip circle with turning. Okay, let's repeat everything again. Hip circle, circle with turn. Hip circle, sorry, it's a mistake. Camel, camel, hip circle with turning. After that, our next movement will be hip circle with streak. We will do it with both legs, from right and from left. Now from right side half circle and then full circle to the back with bending legs. Repeat it to the left side, half circle front, and make full circle to the back with bending legs. So we repeat it 2 times. From right side and then from left side. From right leg and then from left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now our left leg, we stand on it, and right leg is free. Here we will make twist with our hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after it we make hip circle to the right side, but with straight legs, like that. So we make legs together after it, and then going up. We go up and try to make shimmy in up. After that we go down and make again hip circle, but this time with bending legs. So we go down and then grow up again. Twist. We put our hips front one by one. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After it we make full circle with straight legs, become legs together and going up and make shimmy after hip circle with bending legs. So now we will make to the right side and to the left side our snake arms with moving from right leg to the left leg, 1 and then 2. After that we stand front and try to make hip circle with turn to the front to our audience. So we make snake, snake, hip circle with turning. And now in the end, as we stand like that, on right leg, left leg is free. After we finish last hip circle, we stand and make 4 accents with our chest like that. So we make up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's repeat everything again. Snake arms, hip circle with turning, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So look, after we finish this movement with the hip circle to the front like that and turn, and then we stand on right leg, left leg is free. Here we make 4 accents down and up, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So after that we go up, our legs is straight. Now I open my arms and go 2 times to the left side with camel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will go down and left leg go to the diagonal here. Now I will make hip circle with going down, with bending my legs, and in the end I grow up. Let's try again. We stand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, and grow up in the end. Now let's go to the right side. My left leg go to the front. We go again to the up and 2 times to the right side with camel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this left leg I go to the front, make with right leg step and make to the right diagonal hip circle with turning. As I stand on right leg, I start with right leg making 8 with camel 2 times. My leg must be straight. So we make this last one 8 with camel and leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4. After 1 and 2 and. After that, what I do? With the hip circle, I go down 1 and 2 with bending legs. In the end, again grow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I standing up, and now with my left leg is free, and I stand on right leg. With chest, I make shimmy up and down 2 times, and then circle with chest. So 2 times shimmy and 2 times circle. My arms on my hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.